what's up, everybody? Got him. Yo, this is what I'm talking about, man. This is what a good game look like. Not like them PlayStation exclusives, man. This is a real game, boy. It's some real 3D rendering. Oh, yeah. Oh, snap. We're going to the Dookie tree? I think there's a part that takes you up, though, if I remember. Let's see. Ooh, I got the alien weapon. I am Turok. Let's do this. Man, how's everybody doing today? Y'all like this game or what? I am Turok. Nothing. Oh yeah. Yo, what's everybody doing in the chat? Oh snap. Alright, let me see. Hold on, I don't see the chat. Let me see. Hold on. Are Okay, nobody is. Alright, perfect. Oh, come on, bro. Oh, I can't believe I didn't see that. Crazy. Nice. Got the level 7 key. Oh, snap. Got low health. Alright, I gotta be careful. Got him. Yo. Yo, what's up, Argonaut? What's up with you, man? Just playing a little Turok, you know. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna go up this way. Usually it'd be on sale though. Normally $20 by itself, but you could buy the whole trilogy for like 24 bucks. Yeah. When it's on sale though. It'd be on sale pretty often though. For the whole trilogy. So I would look out for that. And then you could buy all three at once. I got the physical copies of all these games too. I think Turok 1, 2, 3 for the Switch. And I don't think I have any physical copies. Turok 1. Yeah, it's the first game. Yeah, I'm playing the first one. It's usually $20 by itself sometimes, but sometimes it could be like $4. I think I've seen it. Yeah, it's pretty good. I just recommend getting the whole trilogy just in case if you don't have the other games. Yeah. Are you a huge fan of Turok? Yeah, I'm just happy to see these games on modern platforms. Who would have known? Thank Night Dive Studios. Yeah. Yeah, it can be pretty difficult. Yeah, most of them are easy. I think the easiest one out of the trilogy was Turok 3. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Also, to the platform. I don't know if you played it on the N64, but yeah, the platformer was such a pain. Second one. The second one's pretty hard too, though. Yeah, the second one is really hard too. A lot of the Turok games was very difficult. You're right. Got him. Yeah, bro. Me too, bro. It did, bro. Like I was like shocked when that game came out, bro. Oh yeah. Actually, I think I traded because I didn't buy that game like we had the first one. I ended up trading a kid at school that I knew. I think was it Pilot Wings for Turok 2. I think I did pretty good, low key. Oh, I know, bro. You ain't the only one. I was like, yo. And then seeing the dismemberment on that game too was crazy, bro. Oh yeah, I know. It's so bad. He even asked for his game back. He's like, oh, I don't like Turok 2. It's too hard. So I was like, oh, I love Turok because I played the first one at home. So he's like, oh, I'll take any N64 game. So I was like, okay. So I gave him Pilot Wings, and then he complained. Talking about, do you still have my game? And there's one thing my dad always taught me when we was young. When you do trades with people, tell them you always sold it or you don't have it. But I was playing that at home like crazy, bro. Yeah. Because he wanted his game back because he didn't like Pilot Wings. I'm like, bro, a trade is a trade, bro. I didn't really care for Pilot Wings either, but still. I think I made a pretty good trade with that. He said he didn't like it. Nah, I didn't really like it much either. I mean, it was okay. Yeah, exactly. It was okay. Wasn't one of my favorites, though. I mean, especially if you're comparing it to the games like Turok 2. Yeah, people forget, man, the N64, it took a while for it to get some games, man. Alright, let's see. Especially back then, too, because when we was young, we didn't know how to read maps. Damn, that's a tough one. I kind of like them all for different reasons, but if I have to pick one, I would say Turok 2 is the best. I think Turok 2 is the best graphically, gameplay-wise, everything. Like, I just feel like it's the best one. Storytelling, everything. It's funny because in Turok 1, the main character for Turok 2, right? For Turok 2 is in the box cover for that game, which is kind of funny. I think they used it for promoting, but he's not in this game. But he's on the cover of Turok 1, which is funny. And it's a whole new character. I think a towel set, I think. Oh. Oh, look at that. You see that? Only one in the chat today, huh? Usually I thought there would be a few other people. So they used a... Yeah, they did. It's kind of funny, right? They used the wrong character to promote the game. Now, I don't know if they did that on purpose. I don't know. But they put the real character in the second game. Yeah. This one I think is Telset. Yeah. I mean, he just looks cooler too. I mean, let's just be honest. I feel like Turok 1 was more of an experimental game. You know, to see kind of where they wanted to go with the game, and then they had a premise, and then they just went with it. I think the first Turok comes off more like a, you know, prototype to see what's to come with the sequel. But I like all the games for different reasons, but I think Turok 2 is by far the best. By far. You know, it's crazy. When I saw animations like that in the game, I was like, wow. I mean, I was like, look at the power of the N64, bro. You know, people got to remember, even when Doom was on its heyday, like, you weren't seeing animations like that in characters. You know what I mean? Like, that was so revolutionary. People don't realize, man, the 64, bro, was pushing on animation, deaf animations before anybody. Oh, yeah. It gave the game a sense of realism. Oh, snap. And it made the games feel next gen, too. You know what I'm saying? Because there was not a lot of shooting games with that type of level of animation. Not at all. And then when GoldenEye came out, bro, I was like, wow. Nah, N64 had a lot of mature games, man. It had Wrestlers, Perfect Dark, Castlevania, the 3D Castlevania games. 64 had a lot of mature games still, you know? Not just kiddie games. Even Mischief Makers was pretty solid. I know, a lot of people say that. A lot of people say that N64 was for kids. I feel like adults can enjoy that console too, though. But that's what a lot of people said back then. I mean, think about it. Turok 1, 2, and 3. I'll say one thing, though. The N64, at that time, felt like a real next generation system, man. You play a game like this, right? And you play like, I just beat this indie game called The Last Camp. That's all right. Oh, cool, nice, Odin. But it's just like people don't understand, man. When the N64 came out, bro, this game felt like it was real next gen, bro. Like you seeing animations. Now I know Doom was pretty crazy back on the PS1, Doom 64. I mean, the visuals of Doom 64 was crazy, but the N64. It just felt next gen, man. I don't care what nobody said, bro. When you seen the animations, when you seen GoldenEye and you shot the dude and the crotch, and then he reacted to it, that... Oh, snap. We see that? Oh, Brontosaurus. It'd be funny if I could jump on its back. Right? It just felt amazing, bro. Like, I mean, even to this day, like, you know, with the wrestling games, man, the 64 was... Like, that felt like a real... next-gen system. It did. I'm not saying PS1 didn't have their own level of 3D capable games, but, you know, when you seen the N64, their games felt like real 3D. Especially with games like Shadow Man, bruh, come on, bro. Now, mind you, my favorite version, well, it's the remastered version, but they got it on Dreamcast. I mean, on the remastered version. But, man, at the time, the N64 with Shadow Man was groundbreaking, man. Groundbreaking. I remember my dad bought this for PS1. He's like, yo, what is this crap? Then he got the N64 version, bro. I was in heaven with that game, bro. Even though they cut a little bit of content out of it, which they restored in the remastered version. Even the Dreamcast version has cutted content. But it's just like, man, it was so beautiful, bro. You could not go wrong. But I remember the box art. Yeah, with the skull, it's a good game, man. Argue not. I'm going to be honest, man. It's a very, very ambitious... Oh, come on, bro. It's a very ambitious game. I think I got all the keys for it, right? Yeah, I did. Actually, you know what's funny? Dying actually brought me to the location I needed. So I guess that kind of worked out in a way. Yeah, actually, I think the dying actually worked out. That's crazy. Alright, so I just have to get back to the portal. You know, you seen those wrestling games, the shooting games, the N64, man, and the 3D. The only thing the N64 did a lot was like it had a lot of like you see how these have all the same texture palette. That's the only thing. You know what I mean? PlayStation One, the little had a little bit more detail on the walls and stuff. You see how everything has like the same color. That's the only problem with the N64. But I will say at the time it really didn't matter too much. So I mean, it still looks good. But Mario 64 does the same thing. It has the same, it's like the detail. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like copy and paste. Oh, Dino Stalker is amazing. I think it's Dino Stalkers does the what is it? One of the games that uses the gun con. I have that. Yeah, that was the only thing though about the N64. You see how like even Mario 64, like if you look at the walls, they all have that same like it'll have one color and that's it. You'll notice. Look, you see how the staircase is one color, same look. Right? See this? One color, same look. And they just kind of copy and paste it with the rendering in the game. You know what I mean? PS1 they had a little bit more graphical textures, made things look, but it still worked though. It still looks good. So I mean, it ain't really that much. I mean, that's the only thing you can see the difference. It's funny how the people used to complain about that back then, but the hardware nowadays, it's like, oh look at that, I'm right on. Oh look at that. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh yeah, that was good. Cruising USA was pretty ambitious. Like, I mean, the N64 man was a great system. I know it didn't have that many games, but man, for the games that it did have, was absolutely incredible. One of my favorite consoles of all time. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to make sure I don't go back to the way I. Let me see. Hold on. Because I'm trying to exit the level, but let's see. I just gotta find a portal. Alright, let's see. Hold on. That's gotta be something. Oh yeah, it was a beast of a multiplayer machine too. Let's not forget. PS1 was more of a single player unit. You know what I'm saying? The Sega Saturn was more of an arcade unit. And I would say the PS1 was kind of versatile in a lot of things, but the 64 takes the cake for the best multiplayer. If you had multiple friends and you wanted to game with each other, the 64 was the place to go. You know what I'm saying? 4-player right off the jump. People could bring in their sticks. Already play. Don't have to wait. Nobody can go wrong with the N64. I think I can go up this way, right? Let me see. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, split screen was awesome on the N64, even though it was kind of laggy. But back then we didn't complain about those things. I do know Dreamcast was the first to introduce. They actually introduced it like online, like was with the Sega Saturn too, though. But yeah, like they try to popularize it with the Dreamcast. But yeah, Sega tried to do online with the Saturn as well. Sega was way above its time, man. It's crazy. Oh yeah, I'm going the right way. Yeah, it did. The Dreamcast did. The Dreamcast was one of the first systems to do it kind of natively off the box, though. You know what I mean? I don't think it was like a phone cable. They were like the first to do it straight out of the box type stuff. So yeah. Yep, Fantasy Star Online was so ambitious. Alright, so I have to find a way to get back. Let me see. Hold on. I remember I dropped down. Let me see. Let me see. Nothing? Dang, I'm really trying to figure out how to get back. Cause remember, this is why I dropped down though, but and there ain't no grass to climb on. Let me see, nothing. Cause I got all of them, but man, this sucks. All right, so there's got to be one somewhere else then. All right, let's see. Yeah, cause I remember dropping down here. All right, so that means there's got to be another way up. Ugh. Yeah, see, my father, he liked it this game, but the backtrack and he could not do. My dad preferred games more like Doom and Quake, even though you have to read maps in those games, but I guess he figured out those games easier. Oh, there we go. I see it. I got him. Oh, really, bro? I just wasted all my bullets for this. Oh, yeah, it was hella fun. Quake 3? And it was crossplay between PC, too. Hey, you take a lot of shots. Alright, let's see. So I gotta get over there. I see the portal. Okay, you see that? There's a side over there that I can sneak up on there. I see it. Maybe I can get up on there. That might help. Unreal Championship? Yeah, bro, I was such a huge fan on that, bro. Such a huge fan. Okay, so I kind of see where I have to go. Let me see. Yeah, that game was crazy, bro. Unreal Tournament 3, I was like ranked one of the highest players back in the days. I don't know how I got so good at that game. I used to come back from school and play it every day. I think I was ranked number 2, and then every time I went back from school, they would knock me up a few ranks, and I'm like, bruh, who's playing this game when I'm in school? I think I gotta go here. Let me see. Yep. Yeah, it was so awesome. I was really competitive when I was young. Let me see. No, there ain't nothing to do here. Okay. Yeah, I was really competitive, man. I kind of stopped caring as much because back then, now it's just people not really competitive. So it seems like there's another way to get up there, though, but I gotta find out. Damn. Okay, you see how that's hanging out, right? Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean? Nowadays, I kind of lost the desire to argue now. I kind of lost it. You know, there was a point where I got so good at fighting games, bro, nobody would want to play me. So I just got tired of it. You know what I mean? You know, it's like they kind of took the fun out of it for me, but it's cool. So there's got to be a section here that makes me get to the other one because I'm trying to read the map. Let me see. Because I really do think there's a part fighting games are fun. Yeah, I used to play a lot of fighting games too. And then I stopped doing it. I mean, I played a little bit of Marvel, but it just gets boring after a while. Alright, so let me go up this way. I think I gotta go up on the other side. Yeah. Yeah, I think right here. You see this part? Yeah. So I gotta get up here. Alright. Alright, so I gotta go all the way back. Let me see, any fighting games? Death Stranding 2, I mean, like I said, it looks like this seemed to be more of the same, but I feel like it'll be much more crazier, like depending on like what I've saw. I was like, oh, that's cool that there's more dangerous monsters out there. It kind of gives the game a sense of surrealness, you know, and not just oh, you're just walking in one place to the other. You know what I mean? So it might be good though. Who knows? I think it might. Hopefully, if they expand on that gameplay, you know, that gameplay loop, it might actually be good. Yeah, I know. Fighting games be like that too. Trying to figure out how to. Okay. All right, let me jump on here. Damn, let me see. Nah, I already know if I fall, I'm. It's funny because this stage has the easiest keys to get, but for some reason, it's hard to navigate back to the portal. Let me see. All right, this is Oh, I think I got it. Oh yeah, I think this is it. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's my. Yep, I think this is it. Let's see though. Oh no, this brought me to the original spot. Let me see. Damn, man. I played the first one. I didn't really care for the second one. I'm gonna be honest, but I didn't really give it a chance though. Do you personally like it? I think that's when it actually came to Game Pass because I remember it was on Game Pass. Well, I think I found it. Yes, this has to be it. Yep. I'm so good. Let's go. All right, so these go. There we go. And then the last one's for the confrontation, baby. Let's do it. This is actually one of my favorite levels. Really? Yeah. I played a little bit of it. Like this part, right? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Watch. You see how the music is kind of nice and subtle? All right, watch this. Right? This is nice and subtle for right now, right? I just love the premise, like the music and how they build up tension is so incredible in this game. Watch. Watch this, right? Check this out. This is where it starts pumping these good tunes. You ready? All right, here it comes. You're gonna see it. Oh yeah, bro. I love this part as a kid. Here it comes. Here it comes. Yeah, there we go. Yo, the music in this game is so freaking good, man. It makes you just want to rock your head while you're playing it. Oh, snap, my bad. I was paying attention. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. N64 has some tunes, boy. And we ain't talking about Nicktoons. Yeah, people went, oh, it's for kids. Oh, you sure about this? Hey, what's up, Pi? This game is for kids, man. You don't hear these rocking tunes? That don't sound like no kids game to me. It sound like a hardcore game. Yeah, this game put some hair on your chest, boy. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, and also to the sound of the weapons too when you pull them out. Man, it gave the weapon a sense of power, bro. Like the attention to detail. Like just listen to the weapons, especially the heavy duty weapons. The heavy duty, oh, I only got ammo for that. Now you know that about to do some damage, boy. When you hear that, you're like, yo, somebody about to get hurt. Yeah, you know that. That sound like some power. Oh, he can't hear it? Oh, man, that sucks. Is it too loud? Let me see. Audio. Oh, it is. Damn, it really is. Oh, hold on. That's all. Yeah, it sounds like it got some power up in here. Oh, snap. They got a Triceratops. It's some, yeah. And some of them, but not all. Most modern shooting, the guns sound weak. They sound like I'm shooting pellets. Bro, I know you heard that. Bruh, you don't want to get hit with that, bro. You hear that? Bro, when you hear that sound, man, it's like that Doom BFG. You do not want to get hit with this, people. Look at this. Yo, you do not want to get hit with that. Yo, you heard it? Yo, you do not want to get hit with that, bro. Let me tell you. That sound like that will hurt. How do you feel about it? Which game? I'm sorry, because I'm playing and I might have missed your comment. Alright, there we go. Got him. That's why I love the attention to detail. Oh damn. Oh, they don't like the incendiaries. TWD. What's that? TWD. Choice base. What is it? TWD? I'm trying to think. I'm sorry, bro. I'm having a brain fart right now. TWD? Oh, Walking Dead? I mean, they're okay games. My friend's actually going to start playing them. Yeah, I should. Actually, I beat that on my Switch a few times. One of my favorites. How it ended up on Xbox. I know, Turok Origins. We'll have to see how that game turns out, honestly. I even like the reboot one. Man, damn, bro, this dude is strong as hell with that. God damn. That man, yo, I didn't think he was gonna be that strong. I'm like, yo, man, I should have pulled that on him. I should have pulled that out on him. Yo, watch, bro. He does that, bro. I'm gonna pull out that. You see? Should I pull out this one or this one? Yeah, you let me know which one I should use on him. Yeah, hit him with the Big Daddy. Uh-oh. I know. I would love to see that though too. That one, you want me to hit him? Yo, you want me just to troll? I can just do it just to troll. Yo, bro, watch. I got you. Yeah, I shouldn't use this, but I'm gonna use it anyway, just because he killed me. All right, let's do it. I want him to hear the sound too before I blast his ass. Hold on. Oh yeah. Damn! I like Dragon Ball Z. Yo, yo, that was so unnecessary. Yo, what the hell? Yo, that was insane. That dude disintegrated. Yo, that man will never be an enemy in this game again. After getting hit with that. Oh, he's back? Are you back again? Thought I killed you already, man. Damn, you see how that dude came? Yo, it's like the BFG. Crazy, though. I remember beating this on the N64 a long time ago. I'm actually about to beat it. I'm almost at the end of the game too. Yeah. Gangsta, he don't play game though. He don't play games though. I find it so funny. So y'all really want to see that Thrash video? Him talking about Sir Bruvian's profile. Crazy, man. That man, I seen some of his games. He got Foxyland, Frog, Froggo Man. I'm like, yo, I can't. That's gonna be a funny one. On this account, I have 41. On this one. Yeah. Altogether? Alright, so if I count my account, that's definitely 100, but I don't know all, like the Pacific. I don't know if it's 115, 120, but 100, yes. I have 100. Yeah. That's pretty solid, though. Like I tell people, I feel like 10 plats is good, though. If they're reasonable games, of course. How about you got any plats sit? You know, it's funny. I got 100% on the game. Like, you know, Street Fighter Anniversary, right? He's King Thrash is trash, bro. I'll play him in Marvel vs. Capcom. I'll play him. He's always ducking people and stuff. I'll play him. He didn't even want to play me in Tekken. I know. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it, but it's just like Sir Bruvian did never put a platform. He never said that he was hardcore. He never said he was. I don't know why King Thrash getting mad. He never claimed to be a hardcore gamer. You know? All I know is one thing. Sir Bruvian makes a review on the game. Oh, you see that? I have it for the Switch, yes, I do. I have it for all platforms, actually. 100%ed it on Xbox and PlayStation, which is sad because I got no platinum for it. Kind of hurts my soul. I still count it as a plat. I don't care, bro. Let me see. Oh, there we go. But yeah, but it's just like, yo, every game, and then he's expecting him. Oh, you have it for Switch? Nice. And he's expecting everybody to 100, like, freaking... Like, he beat the games, though. I seen it. Gears 1, he beat... He might have beat it on easy, but he still beat the game. He said... Oh, crap. Oh, damn, this guy's strong. Oh, man, this dude is so strong. Alright, you again, bro? Yo, this dude is ridiculously strong. Yo, look at this crap. Yo, he's yo, he's at the this one. I could use this one. I don't want to use. I want to save it for the bosses though. But yeah, he's like, yo, pull out the red one. He won it again. Crazy. This one, I like this gun though. He should have nuked him. I know, right? But yeah, but you know, Sir Bruvian never claimed to be hardcore. He plays games casual. I'll say one thing: he's playing the Gears of War. I've seen him. He beat the Halo games. He did a review. He beat Halo. I don't know what else people want. Now, mind you, they can argue what difficulty, how hard. I mean, he plays the games the way he wants. They're mostly just mad because he's talking about Steam on Xbox. That's why they mad. That's literally why they mad. Yeah, me either, bro. I'm not a trophy hunter either. I just got a few, you know? That's it. I mean, I have more than probably the average person, but that's about it. But I don't, oh snap. I don't flex it. Only when necessary. But I'm gonna grab that tech armor though. I'll take a little damage. You know? I mean, I think King Thrash wanted to see the validity of his profile, and like I said, he just got the Xbox. So I don't understand why he expects him to beat all these games on Game Pass when he just literally bought the Xbox. He's new to the Xbox. You know? But I don't mind. I don't mind when people check my profiles if they want to see. Like you'll notice one thing with my profiles, I beat a lot of old games on these consoles. So, you know, I don't mind. Like I was actually waiting for people to call me, "Hey, Gamester, you a fraud, man," because I want to show my Sega Dreamcast files, man. I be waiting for people to say that. Hey, you a fraud, man. You don't play no old ass game, man. You ain't nothing but a liar. I'll be waiting, bro, because I already got my Resident Evil files ready. I be waiting. I be wanting to show people this, but ain't nobody called me out like that. I'll be pulling up some stuff from my PS2, be like, well, you said what? Look at this. You said what? I don't play old games, man. Look at this. Damn, this guy's tough, bro. I don't like this guy. There we go. Got his ass. Yeah, because I still have my save files for my games, so. Oh, this guy again? I can tell you're a gamer by how knowledge. Thank you. You can tell by the way people talk. Yeah. Because I understand not everybody has their OG profiles. This profiles I don't have anymore. You know? A lot of this stuff is my new profile. I just started trying to get trophies on this one because I want to keep it consistent with one account. You know what I mean? Instead of having all my trophies all over. But yeah, like you said, you could tell when somebody's knowledgeable and how they talk about games and all that. Even through my gameplay, I don't know if y'all check my shorts, but you see my gameplay though, right? I got some good clips, man. You see my Gears of War stuff? Bro, I be getting some crazy headshots. Oh, yeah. You know, I remember when Turok is like, oh, why you post this? Nobody watches this. I'm like, bro, I don't post this crap for you. I post it for me. And even then, even if nobody watches it, I don't care. I post this crap for me. Talking about nobody watches it. They only watch your drama content. I'm like, and? I put this for me. So if anybody's like, hey man, I want to see if games know how to play games, they can look no further than my shorts. And say, oh, okay. Or maybe even the live streams now at this point. There's nothing for me to hide. I don't mind. I think it's good to be open-minded with your audience. It's good to let people know what you're about. You know? So that's why King Thrash is like, oh, I got this guy on something. I got him. You know? But he's stupid, though. He's expecting a guy that just bought an Xbox to have high gamer score. Like, bro, he just got the Xbox. And King Thrash has been using that PlayStation profile since way back, since trophies even got invented. On the same account, too. So, and with PS3, Vita, PS4, and 5 games. That's why he got 37,000 unearned trophies in that. I was like, bro, his percentages is trash. Because I think even on this account, right, guys? This account, it says 38% of my games get completed, which is pretty good. You know? I mean, 50% is probably ideal. But just because of the online games, because that impacts it. Like, so if, let's say if you play an online game, it doesn't count as a completed game. So, and there's a lot of games that you play that are online that don't give you trophies. But what's crazy, right, is that he got 80 trash plats, and his completion ratio is trash. That's why I'm like, yo, bro, on this account, I think it's like 38. It's like close to 39. So essentially close to 40, right? Oh, snap, this guy. Hold on. How old? Let me see. Hold on. Let me look at the, because how old? Well, I like to keep things private, but yeah. Not because of you. I think I had a conversation about this with Ron Simmons. Not because of you, just because of what happened before and prior. But yeah. Oh, snap. Hold on. Come on, get that. But people don't realize, though, like, with these games and stuff, like, when I seen his completion ratio, I was like, bro, his complete is like a freaking 11%. Well, no, it's 21%. That's crazy, bro. 21%? That is unbelievably laughable. That means he starts up a game but don't finish it. That's what it means. And I think on this profile I have 296 games played. He has 1,495 games played. And oh, I think that's just for the weapons. Okay, I'll take that extra health though. And I'm like, bro, that means he literally starts up a game and never finishes it. He plays on one platform. There's no excuse for that, Thrash. You play on one platform. I play on Switch, Retro, Xbox. Snap, like, bro, I got time on my games, bro. I have multiple Switches that have different times on it because I deactivate them offline and then put them offline so I could use them for the digital games. I know I kind of screw over the DRM guys, so you know what I do? I got 5 Switches, right? So after the 1 year, I deactivate the other Switch and keep one online Switch. Well, essentially when these games came out, he's like, yeah. So essentially, I was a kid when this game came out. If that's a good estimate. My dad introduced me to a lot of these games. Oh, so I'm about to jump. Thought it was a secret here. All right, I'm about to jump up in here. Yeah, my dad introduced me to the TurboGrafx as well. That was one of my favorite consoles. Yo, I'm gonna be honest, bro. You wanna know something crazy? I love the Super Nintendo and the NES, right? I'll use the NES. But I thought the TurboGrafx was better, bruh. Y'all gonna hate me for that, bruh. Look, I'm gonna make people mad. I thought the NES was not as good as the TurboGrafx. What do y'all think about that? Yo, it was good, bruh. The TurboGrafx? It was so good, bro. Let me see. I think am I missing anything? I think I am though, but I can always restart this level. Alright, that's fine. I know I'm missing a piece. Yeah, I'm missing one more. Alright, let me see. Yes. Okay, so let me start it. I know. That's the only thing though. That's why most of these kids won't get into retro because of how expensive it is. You know, it's kind of gatekeeped. Damn. I never even heard of a TurboGrafx. Really? Bro, TurboGrafx, man, I'm telling you, man. I could tell you the games, though. Blazing Lasers. Alright. That was one of my favorite. That was a launch game. Keep Courage. I liked it. Bravo, man. That was a good one. You know what I'm saying? TV Sports, I think, was it Baseball was good. I liked that one. I liked the baseball game on it. I feel like World Series Baseball is one of the best on Saturn, but still. That was amazing. Splatterhouse was great. Bloody Wolf was amazing. Bruh, they had so many good games on that Turbo, bruh. China Warrior, Ninja Spirit. Mind you, some of these were arcade games. I thought the TurboGrafx version of Bloody Wolf was better than the arcade. Because it actually has music, too. You know, it goes dun 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 dun. I heard of TurboGrafx, but never had it. Who? Hudson. Hudson made it. You know the people that made with the B? Hudson. Yeah. It was called the PC Engine in Japan. Then they had the Turbo Duo. Oh, man, bro. Like I said, bro, retros. Oh, I love it. Freaking love it. I love old stuff. Old stuff is great. Yeah, Hudson. Yeah, I know, right? Everybody was making consoles, man. It was such a... Bruh. Crazy, bro. I mean, if you could find one, I mean, you could get probably a TurboGrafx 16 Mini, you know? They have most of the good games on there. It was such an underrated machine, man. I think it had Space Harrier, too. My dad had all these games. And what was cool, right? They had these things called Hue cards, right? I think, don't they still make games? Or no? I'm unsure. But it had these hue cards, right? It's kind of cool though. So you know how 64 had cartridges? They had like cards, bro. Like imagine you have a game system, but it's using cards to play. I thought that was so cool as a kid, bro. I was like, oh snap, it's using cards to play. That was so cool. I love the Turbo graphics, man. That was my that I thought it was better than the NES. The only thing that made the NES good was the third party, Contra, Castlevania. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. Those are the games that my dad liked. He loved those games. Oh yeah, it is, bro. You might actually find some enjoyment with it. I'm being honest with you, bro. Yeah, yo, y'all gotta try them out, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. Yo, Blazing Lasers? Yo, oh, what was the other one? There's another Dragon Spirit I mentioned. Cybercore. Oh man, Cybercore was good too. Blazing Lasers, Cybercore. If you like shmups, bruh, TurboGrafx was the king at those. Matter of fact, okay, I got a good one, right? Do you guys like the Sega Genesis? I would go as far to say that if you're a huge fan of the Sega Genesis, you will like the TurboGrafx. The TurboGrafx feels like the Sega Genesis before the Sega Genesis. How about that? I would go as far to say that because they did continue to Splatterhouse 2 and 3 on the Genesis. So if you like the Sega Genesis, I would consider it the predecessor to that experience. Hardcore, arcade gaming, fair gaming. Not, I think, yeah, if you're a huge fan of Sega Genesis, you're going to love the Turbo. Because my dad loved those two systems, and he was a fan of both. You know what I'm saying? Great, it's a great machine, man. Like I tell people, bro. But yeah, definitely give it a shout, man. Definitely try out some of the games. Tell me if you guys think they're good or not. Blazing Lasers, one of my favorites. So, one of my favorites. The music, the soundtrack. Oh my God, bro. I get goosebumps. Oh snap. Great games, man. I'm surprised they actually haven't. They did a few arcade archives, but I don't really like the arcade version of Ninja Spirit. I kind of prefer the Turbo one, which is funny because people say, "Oh, the console version is never better than the arcade," and I'm like, "Yo, that's not true because NES Contra is better than arcade Contra." Can we all agree, guys? Can we all agree that NES Contra is better than freaking arcade Contra? I'm sorry, arcade Contra, that jump crap is trash. It really is, bro. Let's not front here. That arcade Contra sucks. All Sega Master System is good too. I know the good games there too. This how this dude was like. This how you know I know he plays games. I know all the good games. They had Zillion. I remember. They had that game. What was the other one I liked? I think I played the Ghostbusters game on it. If I remember, there was a Ghostbusters game too that I kind of liked. They had a lot of good. I think they had Dynamite. What is it? Duke. I remember. Like I'm trying to remember all the say. Alex Kidd, Miracle World. Yes, Alex Kidd. I think he had quite a few. I think he had like three. I think he had 3 Alex Kidd games for the Sega Master System. Sega Master System has some good games, man. Great games. The only thing people didn't like about it was the sound chip kind of sound like a kid's toy. Other than that, it was a good machine. You know? I mean, if we're talking about games and stuff, it was a good machine. I think what is it in Japan? They call it the SG-1000. I think. That's good though. I'm happy you guys really like Sega, man. I'm a huge Sega fan. So I'm a huge Sega fan. I really love Sega, bro. Sega to me is one of the best video gaming manufacturers they are, bro. I love their games. Remaster, any good? Yeah, I would say it's solid. I mean, for some reason, a lot of the remasters just don't have that what is it called? It's hard to explain because I had to explain this to somebody because somebody would be like, "Oh man, you capping." It just doesn't have that same artistic. I know people will be like, "Oh, come on, come on, they look better though." I don't know. I just feel like the classic games just have this iconic look. It's like Konoha. I had an argument with one of my friends. PS1 looks better, and he's like, "No, it doesn't. Crap looks better." I'm like, no, I said it does. I don't know, something about the artistic design of it. It looks like, oh, which I do have. It just looks. It don't look appealing. I don't know. I don't know if maybe you guys can like probably say, yeah, I see where you're coming from, Gamester. Like, have you ever played like a remaster version of a game, right, from a classic that maybe went from sprites or whatever, and then they do a remaster remake, and it has like 3D visuals or something of that nature, and you're like, damn, it don't look right though. It don't look right. It don't even play right. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bruh, I tell people this, they be thinking I'm crazy. I was like, damn, the artistic design of the original Klonoa just looks incredible. You know, I feel like when people remaster games, they don't bring that touch. Oh, that fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. But I ain't gonna lie, I do like Twin Snakes though. I do. I do like Twin Snakes though too. And Twin Snakes is one of my favorites, but that's like a remake of the first game, like you said. Yeah. Oh, they let you do that in the Soul Reaver remaster? Yo, crazy. See, I haven't got that yet because I'm trying to get my physical copy. Really? Oh, that's amazing, bro. I can't. Oh, and I gotta get the pointed me. I was gonna buy a physical copy of Glover. I like ugly. Nah, they're not ugly. Because a lot of those games have a nice artistic look to them. I wouldn't, but I get what you're saying. Though most people would say they're ugly, but it gives it a nice look. I like both versions, though. I'm not gonna front with you, but sometimes those classic games, those PS1, those jaggy images, like it just gives it a nice artistic look. And if you tell people this, they'll be like, I don't understand, But I understand. I understand though. Oh crap. I truly understand though. Exactly. So when you look at the visuals, you're like, yo, this is, you know what I mean? Nah, like that's what I'm saying. Oh, it does, bro. Also too, let's not forget, a lot of these people ain't playing them on CRTs either, so there goes that. There goes that. So you gotta play them on a CRT, man. You got to. Yeah, it gives you that nice imaginative feel about it. Yeah. It makes the game feel more surreal. Same thing with the camera perspectives, like with Resident Evil. Like I tell people, it's like not being able to see everything, every corner is what gives the game its nice suspense. You know what I mean? Because I feel like, yeah, the Resident Evil remakes are okay and they right, but the fact that you can see enemies before corner kind of cuts away that suspense that we normally would have with those games. You know what I mean? So I feel you on that. So when you say that, I understand you completely argue, not stand you. Let me see. The only company that I know that ups up the visuals and make the games look nice is Night Dive. Oh, Resident Evil. Oh yeah, those are great games. Oh snap! I'm actually floating. Oh, okay. It takes a while to get going. There's one more key here. I gotta find it. Alright, so this goes back. I can't go back. Yeah. Probably not for long, though. Just trying to figure out. I don't want to go through that portal and then have to find it again. Alright, let me see. I can do it again. Damn. I did not find what I need. Hold on. Let me save this. Hold on. So I need that one last key. Okay. So I gotta really look around here. Oh, let me see. There's a cave here. Oh, no. Damn. Yeah, I heard too. That's coming. Silent Hill. I really thought they should have remade the first one, but you know, guess for some reason it's funny because the first one sold better than the second one, but the second one has more of a cult following. But I guess the second one could be considered more of a prequel though. So I mean, I guess. But I think Silent Hill 1 remake would have been way more scarier too. Man, Night Dive does everything incredible, man. They know how to take old games and make them perfect. Like you gotta respect Night Dive Studios, man. Like I got the thing. I gotta still get the physical copy. I already have it for PS5. I actually beat it twice, PS4 and PS5 version. Man, I just love their games, man. There's nobody better at remastering games than Night Dive Studios, man. None. They're one of the best. System Shock? It's good. Yeah, I like System Shock. Classic, so. I'm a huge fan of classic gaming, so it's like, you know, like I could talk about classic gaming forever. Yeah, a lot of those old games, man, they don't mess around. It's funny because back then, old games was just naturally tougher back then. You know, a lot of games, man, are easy, bro. A lot of them, man. It's kind of sad though. Oh yeah, by far, bro. They should remaster every single classic game. You know, because they never mess up the appeal. Like even if they improve the visuals, the game still very much feels like as if I'm playing it on the N64, which is what I love about them. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I know it's a new version of the game. Let me see. There, I don't know if I can jump over there. I'm gonna try it though. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see if this works. If not, I'll just. All right. Yeah, we definitely doing that. All right, so I know there's a way around there, so I think that's where the last key might be. All right. I think I should be able to climb up this if I remember. Hold on. And that's another thing too with old games. Even if you play them, unless you're like repeatedly playing them all the time, you will forget things. A lot of new games you don't kind of forget because they're already kind of simplistic as it is. Since they remastered the thing, they should remaster. Evil Dead would be so incredible from them. Evil Dead? Oh yeah. Underrated game. Very underrated game. I love the one on Sega Dreamcast, and then they had one for the original Xbox that I enjoyed. I heard somebody behind. Absolutely incredible games. Oh, let me see. Okay. Yo, they were good. What about the Suffering? Suffering could use a nice Night Dive Studios treatment. Yeah. Man, the Suffering would be perfect. Especially now. Oh, yeah. Suffering, man. Yeah, they making me suffer with the fact that that game ain't out. I'm suffering right now. 'Cause I don't have the Suffering. I mean, classic games is where it's at, you know? Oh, come on now. God, it's like the character just slipped. Like, bro, it literally just slipped. God. These damn PlayStation joysticks, they be delicate, bro. It looked like I just slipped, right? It's crazy. I was like, yo, what the? And then slip. That's why I hate playing fighting games with this, man. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I realize, bro, right? I can't use this damn controller. Bro. It sucks. PS5 controller sucks for fighting games, man. Like, cause I went on to play it on my Switch, and I'm like, oh snap, I'm hitting combos like crazy. But I play it on PS5. I like my hand be slipping. It's weird. I think the PS5 is good for comfortable games, but when it comes to serious games, I need an Xbox controller, man. I don't care what nobody says. I need an Xbox controller. They play the best. They just feel way better. I just feel like having two analogs at the bottom is so stupid, man. Maybe back then it was cool, right? But now, because they kind of came up with the dual analog, but this now is stupid. I think the dual analog crap at the bottom needs to go. Let me see. Can I make that jump though? Oh, I did. Yes, I actually did. I was actually afraid though. All right, so I gotta find this damn key, man. Let's see. We'll go up this way. Oh yeah, I swear the Xbox Series controller is so good, bro. I love it, bro. The only thing I ain't gonna lie, y'all want to know something crazy? The only thing that I think is Blood Rain. I think they did remaster Blood Rain. Oh, like yeah, I thought they did bring that. Blood Rain is available. I thought it was, yeah. I still try to get the physical copy. I gotta get those, man. Let me see. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. I'm just looking at the map real quick. What? Yeah, they did. He's like, oh snap! I didn't even know. Yo, you know I had that one time, bro. Like I was like baiting Kato's, right? I was waiting for that game, right, to get a release. I don't know if I found a North American release, so I got it. And I heard the game was already been available for the physical copy for a while. And I'm like, wow, I forgot. I ended up buying it. I actually got it coming, I think, sometime this week. Let me see. Is that something up there I can go to? I was like, yo. All right, let me see. I'm really just got to find this last damn piece. It's crazy because it's probably hidden somewhere and I'm probably passing it. Don't even realize. Thought it would be up here though. Let me see. Yo, what's up, 64? Yeah, we're about to beat this game. I just gotta find this last key. Right. So I'm just trying to go through the locations and. Alright, so it's not here. Let's see. Alright, so there's nothing up here. That's fine. Oh, that would be perfect, though. That would be so perfect. I think it's here somewhere, right? Let me see. Let me see. Let me take it slow up here. I think. Yeah, I think it's in this. Let me see. Mm. Okay. Damn, I'm trying to find where the hell this teleporter is, bro. Damn. I think it might be here. Let me see. James Bond for the Oh, I think I know where it is. I think I know where it is. Yeah, I think wasn't that the game with the Dreamcast? Remember? He brought that up. Remember? Oh no, his girlfriend brought that up. Oh yeah, remember the James Bond game? Oh, the one you have for the Genesis, right? Yeah. Oh yeah. I can't believe, man, that man's third party, bruh. I said that man third party. There we go. I found it. Yes. Let's go. Oh, you bastard. I found it. We got the last one. We can finish the game. Man's talk about third party, but he third party in his relationship. You know what I'm saying? Third party. As it was known in Japan, Europe, and Australia. Never grew up with the Genesis. Genesis is one of my favorite. What the? Yo, bro, sorry, bro. Sorry, guys. God, I made a huge mistake, bro. I was literally trying to look at my phone and boop. And with these analogs, they're so sensitive. Yep, nah, you know where it's. Because sometimes I have to look at my phone to read the whole comment because it cuts off. Like sometimes it doesn't show all the way up in the stream. So I look at my phone, I'm like, oh snap, I slipped. Oh crap. Yo, you hear the power of that? Oh yeah. Yeah, Mega Drive was the crap, bro. You know what, man? Listen, I'm gonna argue with some Nintendo fans right now, right? Alien Soldier is by far one of the best looking, best playing, best performing games. Alien Soldier literally proves, I know, right? Console warring, right? You hear me? Look, I'm out here console warring over the Genesis and Super Nintendo, right? Console war, right? No, but I'm just saying, Alien Soldier, by far one of the most impressive games I've ever seen out of the 16-bit generation. By far, bro. I don't care what games y'all got on Super Nintendo. They ain't Soldier, bro. Let's be honest. Keep it a buck, let's keep it a buck, my people. Call to war. Yo, that game was crazy. I was like, yo, I said to myself, that Genesis literally put that. I was like, wow. Y'all don't even understand, bro. You never Alien Soul, bruh. Bro, if you think Genesis got no colors, oh snap! Hold on, I gotta be. Oh, really? Y'all put me up here? All right, I'm being stupid. Hold on, I can't afford to waste all my lives like this. All right, hold on. Oh yeah, Disney. Yeah, Genesis had a lot of good versions to games. Toy Story was better on it. There was a lot of games. Let me save too, cause, god damn. But Alien Soldier, bro, was a technical like masterpiece, bro. I would actually like to see Digital Foundry. You know, I know they don't cover cartridge-based games much, but it would be a nice segment for Digital Foundry to talk about how that's like one of the best looking Genesis games, best colors, like it's crazy of how good that game is. So, Lion King was a lot of Genesis games was better, a lot of them. Damn. Oh my goodness, I gotta get the hell out of here. Oh, it was. It played better. Yeah, the Genesis had a way better CPU. Yeah, it did. Yep. You know why? Because it was that CPU. That's why. It was that Motorola CPU. You know? I mean, people got to realize the Genesis was older than the Super Nintendo, and yet the Genesis still had very much similar power. The only thing, am I right? I know, right? Blast processor, am I right? People don't realize the Genesis was pretty impressive. It came out a few years after the Super Nintendo and still could hold its own. But I think it was well, not blast processor, but it was that CPU they added. It was twice as fast. The resolution is higher. The only thing that the Super Nintendo did better was colors. 10 seconds of Alien Soldier. Oh, you seen it? Game's crazy. It's a difficult game though, but it's crazy, bro. It's like a whole boss rush game. Crazy game. Yeah, that game makes people wonder, like, damn, they got this running on a Genesis. They say Genesis got no color. I don't even want to go in here. Yo, you see that, right? I told you, Jay. I wasn't lying to you, man. I weren't lying to you, argue. You've never seen that. You're like, damn, I bet. That's a good game. You know, it's funny. If you try to buy that game, like the actual cartridge, it's worth too much money, man. It ain't even worth buying it. I think it's actually on the Genesis Mega Drive collection. Yeah, it is. See, my problem with retro games on modern controllers, they just don't feel right, man. I know it sounds stupid, but something about the D-pad and I don't know, it just feels better. Like, when somebody says, oh, why would you play the Genesis version of this game when you can play it on the modern system? My argument would be that the controller feels way better for those games. Let's not front, like, because I remember playing some Genesis games on my Mega Drive collection, and I'm gonna be honest, they run like, I wouldn't say they run like crap, but something with the controller makes it feel better. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking, but maybe that's me. Super Nintendo's your favorite? That's a good console too. Super Nintendo was a great console. My favorite games on it was the D-pad. Yeah, it's the D-pad, bro. Well, that's what those games was made for too. You know? I swear, because I be playing like Sonic on these controllers. All I hear is dun 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 dun, dun and I be falling off ledges. Dun 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 dun. Like, it's like the precision though, right? The precision and the accuracy is just way better. I'm telling you, bro. I know people be saying I'm crazy, but not. The accuracy is just unrivaled, bro, on those D-pads. You know, when people's like, I don't need a Genesis, I emulate. I mean, yeah, if you have a Sega Genesis pad, but you gotta have the pad, bro. I'm sorry, bro. If you're trying to play old school games, you gotta have the pad, bro. You know what I would like? You know what I would like for them to do? Is when they make these Genesis pads, make a collected, like if they make like a Sega Genesis collection or something, include a Genesis controller with it. What do y'all think about that? I'd pay for it. Like, let's say if they did a Genesis collection, they were like, all right, we got a Genesis collection. We're selling it for 30 bucks. Okay, cool. I'll pay 60 for the Genesis controller with it. Bundle it in the box, and I'll pay for that. A wireless Genesis controller. And that. Oh, that would be cool, too. Oh, Nintendo is? Oh, they doing them. Nintendo is? Why is Nintendo the only one doing these? Really? Retro Inspire. Can I use them on here, though? I like to see Cruising USA be brought back, too. Cruising, yeah. Another game that needs to be brought back. Oh, nice. Yeah, see, I need stuff like that for my modern consoles, cause. Oh yeah. Yeah, we need all that, man. Escape from Monster Manor, bruh. Killing Time. He says what? Okay, so what PlayStation, Xbox know about 2D games? You talk about the fans or what 2D games that these consoles have? Like Asto would be good. Clockwork Knight would be good now. Like Sega, man. Three Dirty Dwarfs, man. Yeah, we need these 2D games, man. We need a Sega Saturn collection. Yeah, I heard that too. Oh, really? They remastered it? Is it available right now? Killing Time? Are you serious? Is it available now? I know they did what is it? PODED? I know they did that one. That was on the 3DO too. Really? See, that's what I'm saying, but they got games coming out. I don't even know. See, he got me there. He's like, hold on, what? They got Blood Rain remaster, and I'm like, now he telling me they got Killing Time. Night Dive's doing Killing Time, or they have already done it. Yo, bro, I'm about to go buy that right now. He just said that though. They actually got it. That's for real. Is it physical copy? Oh snap! Yo, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's why you gotta talk to gamers. They let you know what's going on here, man. When you talk to fakes, they don't let you know what game's coming out, man. Only thing they can tell you is, Fortnite got this new skin. Call of Duty got this new dance move. Or some stupid crap like that. Damn, bro. Killing Time? But yeah, it's available. Wow. Probably at a later date, though. After this stream, I'm gonna... Mother freaker. After this stream, I'm gonna definitely probably get it. Yeah. That's crazy, bro. Honestly, imagine the same price. Okay. I've got it on PC. It's okay. It's on PC, but is it on console, though? Y'all sure it's on console, though, right? Hey, man. That's why I love Night Dive Studios, bro. And the funny thing is, I never had the chance to really finish because of the frame rate was terrible. Oh, look. Okay. You know what's another good one, too? that I think that they should do. Y'all remember not Escape from Boston Man. What's the other one that I would want them to do? Hold on, I was just Atari Jaguar, Alien versus Predator. Yo, Night Dive hit up that. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about that? Atari Jaguar, Alien versus Predator. Yeah, that'd be dope. Let's not front. That would be crazy. An Alien versus Predator version of that game. I heard too the GameCube. How was it? Atari Jaguar. Now I had one, but I sold it just because I hate to say it because I only had games for it, but there was only like really 5-6 games I really enjoyed on it. But if you want to have, nice, okay, cool, thank you, Meat Pie. So the Atari Jaguar, right? If we had 3D. Now I'll explain why I did like that version of that game, not due to the weird controller, but it has 3D models. So Wolfenstein 3D, hey, what's up, The Shadow? It has 3D models in that particular. I think it's actually exclusive to that version. It actually has 3D models of the characters. The guns are nicely rendered. It's actually a very unique version of Wolfenstein. I would say the 3DO is one of my favorite due to the music, but nonetheless, that one was a good version of the game. Doom, good version, no music, of course. It just seems like a lot of these games you could buy better elsewhere. Very experimental, yes. Kasumi Ninja was below average. Alien vs. Predator was godlike. I think that was one of the best games for the for the Atari Jaguar. So it is though. It really is. I remember hearing about Mortal Kombat was gonna go to it too, and the 3DO, but it got canceled apparently. Yeah, Atari Jaguar was a nice piece of, I just feel like because they had it, what? Oh, that's a good one. Yep, Night Dive hit up on that one too. Yeah, Wolfenstein, one of my favorite Wolfenstein games too. Extinction, ooh. That's what I'm saying. There's still a lot of games they could touch up on. All I know is if that new Xbox got good old games on it, I'm sold on it. Oh, who needs Steam though? Why buy an Air? Man, you don't need no Airbot with launchers. You don't need that. Man, listen, man. All I know is if good old games is on that new Xbox, I'm buying it. I'm telling you. You don't need all that though. Yo, you know what I find so funny? How King Thrash was telling Sir Bruvian that he don't need to play on an Xbox Series. Oh, just play on an Xbox One. Just play on a PS4. Play on a mobile phone. I'm like, yo, you hear these ponies talking about what other people should play on? Sir Bruvian, why you playing on a PS5? Just play on a PS4. Why you playing on the Series X? Play on an Xbox One while he's playing on a PS5, bro. God, shut the hell up, Thrash. You sound so damn stupid. I know, right? Telling him what, bro, talking about he don't need a Series X. He should have just got an Xbox One. Man, if he got an Xbox One, he would have been able to play some of those games. Oh no, I think was it because he was playing old Gears, right? Bro, Xbox Series X, you enhance those games. What is he talking about? So even if he's playing old games, he's still playing them better on the series. Like, what is he saying? He's so stupid. Oh, you just bought an Xbox to play old Gears and Halo? You should have just bought an Xbox One then. Why would he do that? Why would he do that, bro? He get enhancements? Bro, come on, man. These bro, I don't understand this, man. But yet they bought a PS5 to play the same remastered game they already had on PS3, which is Last of Us Part 1. Crazy, right? Why did he buy a PS5 then if he's playing Last of Us Part 1? Oh, nice. Xbox One. I still have it. I have all the Xbox iterations. I have the VCR one. I have the 1S, the white one. I have the Gears of War 1X, NBA 2K 1X. Yep. I got a few of Xbox One X's actually. Xbox One X was a beast of a machine, bro, when it came out. It was a beast, bro. That was one mid-gen refresh that actually felt good. And it was still, I think it was like the price of an Xbox at the time, like, right? Yeah, it is. It is a very interesting console. All I gotta see is Rare Replay get ported over. I want that game to come to PlayStation and Switch. And if it's not on PC, bring it on PC too. You know what's funny? Everybody be saying that now, right? Did I come up with that though? I swear I think I came up with that. Egg box. Because everybody be calling it egg box. Have you noticed that? I swear I was like, didn't I come up with this? Because you have people calling it EGG egg box. Egg box. Yeah, I think I be coming up with lingo and stuff in the community. Yeah, I have Rare Replay. I have like freaking 8 copies of that too. It's crazy, bro. I'm about to sculpt those in the future. A-box, A-box, everyone want a A-box, A-box. Yo, it makes it even more funny considering that Microsoft said everything is an Xbox. I swear though, they should have me do the theme song. And then they just showing off all this stuff. They showing an egg box. Egg box, egg box. Everyone want an egg box. Egg box. Egg box. Everyone want an egg box. Egg box. Egg box. I don't even no more. You know how they used to call it X-Bone? Everybody be saying, "Hey, box, hey, box." Yo, that's crazy, yo. I can't believe when I started. Gamester with another W. Yo, you know they hate that, bro. You know they hate that. Gamester with another W. Oh, man. I think one guy in my comment section, right? He's like, man, it should be illegal for somebody to be winning this much. I was laughing like crazy. Oh man, that is funny. Oh, they would. They would. It's only a problem because they're going to Xbox. If Sony was smart, they'd do the same thing. But we already know why Sony won't. Because if Sony do, that's going to take more emphasis off their own games. Xbox knows that people value their own games. They know that. Oh, talk about Xbox. Yeah, I didn't get that one. You know I wanted that one when I seen it. What the hell? I swear I thought this was supposed to open up or something. Let me look at my map. Alright. Yeah, we're at the final confrontation. Yep. Oh, they're coming from this side. I know there's a way to get up here, though. Let me see. Yep. It's funny because I thought I could actually see through that. There was a giveaway. Really? Yeah. I did hear about it. It was at Taco Bell. Oh, I know that I know. Left 4 Dead 2, bro. I mean, you can still play it through Xbox, but yeah, that version will be crazy, bro. You know what's funny though? Like we never got a Left 4 Dead 3, man. Man. Oh snap, hold on. Crap. Oh crap. Yeah, see that's why I saved. Hey box. Oh snap! Look at this crap. Oh man. You see the scenery of this game? How much fun you had on them? Ooh, right. Oh, okay. Oh, hold on. I gotta pause it for this. Oh man, you really gonna do me like this? Simmons always coming with these, bro. He always hitting me with these at least once a night, right? Damn. I liked all these systems for different reasons, but if I had to choose, if I had to, right, I would have to say PS2. I can't go wrong with PS2. The PS2 just offers me too much. You know what I'm saying? So PS2. Now, mind you, I love the original Xbox, but I'm gonna have to put Dreamcast. I don't know, something when that system came out, how I felt, even the games now, they just resonated with me. So I would say PS2, Dreamcast, original Xbox, GameCube, original Xbox, GameCube for third place. Damn, bruh. Damn. Because original Xbox gave me that feeling too with Blinks the Time Sweeper. This is gonna sound messed up, but I'm gonna have to go with the original Xbox. Yes, I have to because you know why? As much as I love Metroid Prime 1, 2, Star Fox Assault, Adventures, the games just didn't hit the same. You know what I'm saying? For me, when Halo came in, Halo was great. You know what I'm saying? Blinks a Time Sweeper, the graphics at that time was literally blew my mind. You know what I mean? But I will say this, even though I put GameCube last, check this out, right? But I wouldn't want to own a PS2 and an Xbox at the same time. So, for example, if I had an Xbox, I know, but you're still missing out on the PS2 games, though. Damn. It's like the PS2 is by the de facto, like that's the de fact. And then I would probably, if you told me if I could only pick, like let's say, besides Dreamcast, right? If I could only pick two systems, I'm picking PS2 and GameCube. Just because I feel like with the PS2, I can get all my gaming needs, even though they might be a little inferior in some cases in comparison to the Xbox. But I'll have access to everything with the PS2. And then GameCube, I get a whole different library. Now, mind you, you're still missing out on the Halo. You're still missing out on the Dead Alive 3. You're still missing out on a lot of good games. But I think I can manage. I think I can manage. No, I don't think the GameCube was trash, though. But, you know. Yes, I actually have that game, too. I actually have it. I was surprised. I remember Jade Empire 2 was crazy for it. But the only reason why I would choose the PS2 is because of third party. Yeah, F-Zero was good too. I know. Oh my God, you're right, bro. See, Ninja Gaiden on the original Xbox was dope. That wasn't on PS2, but you're right, hack and slashes. But the reason why I would have to choose the PS2 regardless because you had the Onimusha. You had the Onimusha 1, 2, even though Xbox had Genmu, but you had 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the PS2. You also had Shadow Roaming. Like you had so many Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3. So it's just like as much as I love Ninja Gaiden, right? And Ninja Gaiden Black on the OG Xbox, PlayStation just had Onimusha 1, 2, and 3, plus the Devil May Cry 1. Well, I don't really care for 2, but 1 and 3. It's just like it's an instant. You know, it's just kind of like But I mean, Sony had to throw out. Well, not Sony themselves, but they had to have two other games to do that. But if you're going side by side, Ninja Gaiden was probably by far the better hack and slash, by far. Ninja Gaiden, in my opinion, was like slashes. Yeah, Devil May Cry was good. If we're talking about hack. I feel like it goes Ninja Gaiden, Devil May Cry, but I each other though. I think they both up. Devil May Cry and Ninja Gaiden are both up there. Onimusha, right? Onimusha is a good game too. Onimusha is good. Oh, let's add Rygar. Let's make it even more interesting. We got. I'll do it like this. Damn, what I was saying. Damn, there's too many games. So we got Devil May Cry and Ninja Gaiden 2 for the top, right? For the top, and then we got Nagato, what Nagato? No, I would put Onimusha. Onimusha. I would even put Onimusha, Rygar, and then God of War. No, but God of War was epic too. But I think Rygar was good. Rygar, that was a good game, man. It really was. I mean, Rygar and God of War would kind of be right up there with each other, though, because they're very similar. But I did like Rygar, though. But I think that sounds about right. Ninja Gaiden, Devil May Cry, even. I think that sounds right. And then you got Onimusha for third. Even though I hate to do that to Onimusha, because Onimusha was kind of like the kind of started the hack and slash genre. You know what I mean? But I feel like I don't know. It's hard to say, bro, because I like Onimusha as well. It's hard to say. It really is, though. Because I would say Onimusha had one bum game. Devil May Cry had one bum game. So it's just like, it's kind of hard, you know what I mean? To kind of critique. Oh, dang, these dudes keep coming back. Well, Final Fantasy was crazy. Yes, the game Black. Oh, yeah. That's a good game. Black. That game was ahead of its time. Have you ever? Yes, I have Grandia 2 for the Dreamcast. One of my favorite games. Grandia 2. Oh, going GameCube 2. Oh, really? Damn, he put. I know they all were fire though. Damn, but I'm shocked though. He put the PS2 third though. Damn. Hey, I respect that though. You know what I'm saying? I will say, if you take the third party away from PS2, oh yeah, it's definitely a lot lower. Like the only reason why I love the PS2 was because of the third party. It ain't even for Sony exclusives like that. You know what I'm saying? You take those Kingdom Hearts, put them on every console. I don't really care for the Shadow Colossus was good though. Ico was also good too. Extermination was also good too. So it's like I get it. Oh, I don't want to do this. Crap, hold on. So I get it, but that PS2 third party is what really seals the deal. That's it. It's really just a third party, bro. Because if you look at it for PlayStation's in-house games, they don't have the same weight. I'm gonna keep it a buck. They don't have the same type of game. Yeah, PS2, because the PS2 just did everything right. You know what I'm saying? You know, PS2's third party support was so crazy, bro. It was so crazy they thought it were exclusives. You know? Yeah, it was all because of the third party. That's it. Kingdom Hearts, Dragon Ball Z's. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. GameCube and PS2. I mean, GameCube got the Budokais, but they didn't get all of them. Man, I was a huge Dragon Ball fan back then, man. I had all the Budokai. 1, 2, 3. I mean, Infinite World, Budokai Tenkaichi 1, 2, and 3. I'm sorry, bro. Right there is what made the PS2 win it for me. Yeah. You know, they had the great. I know those were the biggest games back then, and it had the PSP versions on it. PS2 was just the de facto console. It did everything good, but not perfect. It was like the jack of all trade consoles. Yeah, that PS2, bro. Like, and I'm saying, there was just some games I couldn't miss. You know, the NF. You know, I could not miss. You know, I feel like with GameCube, I'd be missing out way more. You know, and I was a huge fan. The GameCube had the survival horror games though, with Eternal Darkness, Resident Evil games. But even then, I had most of those on the PS1 and Dreamcast, so that didn't really kind of sell me over. Besides the Resident Evil remake, and Resident Evil 4 was okay for me. I didn't really. I want to say I'm one of those dudes. I didn't really like 4. So PSP was great too. Man, we just lived in a good time frame, man. We just had games galore. Oh yeah, by far, bro. PSP was definitely above. Oh crap! Hold on. Was definitely above its time. You know. But I would say, all right. You know what? I got a good one, right? Which console do you think had a better launch? I feel like the original Xbox started off better though than the PS2. You know what I'm saying? PS2 really didn't have nothing until Grand Theft Auto came out. I'm gonna be honest. Original Xbox kind of had the heat early though, but then the PS2, I feel like the PS2 really peaked by that 2003 and 2004. That's when PS2 took over for me. That's when it took over, man. We talk about Rayman Revolution. Yeah, Xbox Live was crazy. Oh man, and let's not forget Chrono. Oh, but if I choose the PS2, right? Yeah, that was crazy too back then. Another thing too though, Chronicles of Riddick was dope, man. Oh my god, bro. So if I don't choose the Xbox over the PS2, man, I miss out on Chronicles of Riddick. Oh, that game was peak though. Like I really feel like there was no game on PS2 level like that though. I will say with the original Xbox when Butcher Bay came out, I don't think no PS2 game was on that level, G. I'm gonna keep it a buck. To Chronicles of Riddick's quality and graphics and narrative at the time, that was kind of insane though. It really was, man. Because I remember when I played Butcher Bay, and I'm like, what the hell? I still got the original Xbox version too. I was like, yo, that's crazy, man. Chronicles of Riddick was killing it, bro. Like, I still to this day, even though PS2 and the original Xbox had comparable games like Ninja Gaiden and Devil May Cry, but man, that Chronicles of Riddick game kind of killed it, man, for me, G. I hate to say it, bro. There was nothing like that on PlayStation. Not to that level. Nothing to that level. Let's see, did all these open up? Oh, they do. Yep. That jet was good for everybody, man. I know April Day, I know, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. It just depends. It depends on what you want to choose because, like, I mean, I feel like no matter which console you chose, I feel like we was all winning. You know what I mean? I feel like we was all winning that generation, man. Hold on, let me real quick. But now it's like, so it's like nowadays, it's like I feel like gaming. I mean, I have both platforms, but it's just like, man, I might next gen, I might just keep one. You know, depending on how much these consoles cost. But who knows? I might end up buying both anyway. I already spent 2,000 on two PS5s and an Xbox Series, so it's just like, I mean, knowing my dumb ass, I'll pick up a PS6 and a freaking Xbox Series. But like I said, if good old games and all that is on the Xbox, oh bro, the Xbox is my de facto console by far, de facto. Because I love old games, and any place that gives me the option to play old games with the freedom that Xbox is giving me, I'm gonna love it, regardless. Oh, I didn't even want to go through here. Oh, it did, yeah. It had HD. It did, you're right. True, true. I mean, it's not like I can't emulate games, though. You know what I mean? It's not like I can't do it already. But I still like to have good old games on it. But I feel what you're saying. Just because it's more of an ease of access thing. But I feel, you know, you're right, though. It's not like you can't already do it. Yeah, Xboxes. True, true. I know, I do have dev mode. I do actually. But yeah, I know what you mean, though. You're right, though, because you could just put them all on Xbox like that anyway, so. But I'm happy that Microsoft might make it more appealing for people that don't want to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think so too. And I think that's why PlayStation fanboys are afraid. Yeah, yeah, Gran Turismo, man. That game pushed the envelope for PlayStation heavy. That's actually what I used to respect that franchise. I kind of stopped playing Cam for the racers, though, so I can't really say much. God damn. Man, this. You know, it's funny. This section is actually really long. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, bro. The PS5's ass, bro. You know, I think PlayStation fanboys have to admit, I never played GTA. How good is it? Like what? Like classic GTA? You never played no GTA's? Like none? Because I started playing GTA when it was like the over. What was it? The isometric? That's what I was playing GTA. Oh yeah, Metroid is a great franchise. Oh yeah, you can't go wrong with Metroid, man. Yo, I'm gonna be honest though. Even though I liked it Halo, but man, Metroid Prime, bro, at that time on the GameCube, bro, that game put yeah, Super Metroid is obviously that it's the game's crazy. I played G. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the one with the isometric view, right? The one you look down. Yeah, that was like, bro, I actually played that GTA 2. I even played GTA 2 on the Dreamcast. And then GTA 3 came out. I was like, holy crap, bro. People was like, yo, I ain't never seen nothing like this. But Metroid Prime 4, though, for the GameCube, was a graphical masterpiece. I know the game's got some tedious backtracking or whatever, but Metroid Prime, I don't care what nobody says, Metroid Prime looked better than freaking Halo, bruh. Let's call it, let's be real. Let's be real. Metroid Prime for the GameCube. Bro, I see the rain hitting off the gun. Bro, my mind was blown. I literally ran downstairs and told my dad, I'm like, yo, look at that, the rain hitting off the gun. What the hell? Yo, I'm like, yo, I ain't never seen detail like that before. That game was so incredibly detailed, they weren't even funny. One of the best looking games early that gen, man. That is what put the GameCube on the map when it came down to graphics. Yeah, it did. It really did look better than Halo, man. Halo was good. I mean, Halo looked good in its own right due to the you know the more expansive world, the wide open environments and stuff. But man, Metroid Prime 4 was crazy. Oh, the Gundam games, okay. Hey, what's up, Ultra? Like that was crazy, bro. Yo, I would like to see the 2D. Not the well, yes, I think we have a few of the 2Ds already. I would like to see the 3D Castlevania games come back. I thought they were pretty good. I think they were severely underrated. Everybody was on that 2D Castlevania phase, but I'm gonna sit there and say That Castlevania 3D was just as good. Yo, it was Legacy of Darkness and Castlevania 64 was really good. It really was, bro. Damn, man, I wish they brought those back. I would live stream. Like I was saying, like I would actually live stream these games for y'all, man. They are on Steam, really? The classics? They're on Steam games. They gotta wait that the. Yo, hold on. The classic Castlevanias are on Steam? For real? Oh my! I feel like was it Big Smoke? Big Smoke in San Andreas was like, oh my god, bro! I feel like Big Smoke right now, G. Yo, that's why I need it. Oh, I think I'm about the last. Yep. There we go, guys. Oh, there's a shadow. Yeah, I have those on Xbox already. Oh, I'm about to hit him with this. Ready for this? That should kill him. Oh, that does so much. Oh, yo, that's crazy. Look how much damage that does. Oh, I got. Yo, I saved it for him. Oh my god. I like how this man holding his knife like you took it down with the knife, bro. That man didn't even take it down with the knife, bro. Why he holding a knife in his hand? Man acting like I literally killed you with this knife, bro. No, you didn't. You pulled out a whole launcher on his ass. Oh, yeah, I know. But it's on the air box, though. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Great game. Yo, you know I'm about to fight a final boss where they out here throwing all this stuff. Yeah, I'm about to beat this game. You know what's funny? A lot of people didn't beat these type of games growing up. Because let's be honest, though, a lot of people was renting games and stuff. A lot of people didn't beat these games growing up, guys. You know, only really, really good gamers beat these type of games. Oh, man, I should have saved a fusion for this dude. Oh, I still got two for him. Watch this. Oh, did he just break it? Oh, hold on. Yo, he broke the gun. Oh, snap. This man's crazy, bro. He just broke my cheap-ass gun. Oh. They're like, yo, you ain't cheesing this boss, G. Yo, he broke it. You saw that? He's like, man, this cheap-ass. Yeah, people didn't really beat games back then. Oh, snap. Yeah, this guy all up on my ass. Damn. Yo, did he really? Did he literally fling me like that? That's crazy. Let me see. I don't even have the gun anymore, bro. Yo, he literally broke my most important gun. Yeah, most of the time it was ranting. Mm. But imagine the frame rate too back then. I'm just waiting for Hexen. I want to see Xbox bring out Hexen because I know they own it. Oh, there we go. Damn. Yeah, I really thought he was gonna go for a second one. Oh, we did it, guys. Yeah, it reminds me of the whole Zelda Ocarina of Time when he escapes the castle. Oh, well, we did it. All right, guys. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the live stream. You just see me beat the game. All right. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. I'll see you in the next one. All right. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I'm going to get some rest. Peace out, everybody.